Hey Miriam, oh, hang on. Can you hear me okay? So you probably can't. Check me sound. Hey all. Hi Haggis, Miriam, Catty, hope you can hear me okay now. I forgot to hook up my mic properly. Why is this thing? Oh, let it move around if it wants. So that. Cool. Just making our way to the creepy orb there. I prefer to start a distance from the orb so they can't say the time I spent setting up that I wasn't around the other side up to any shenanigans. You know yourself, we need to think smart with these guys. Busy enough traffic wise here today. I'm just going to switch over hands there. Hey Joe, how are you? Just out on a nice lovely walk up to this creepy orb. Oh yeah, Samuel's nuts are delicious. I wouldn't mind some right about now, but I have a bag of closed cheese and onion in my backpack for later anyway, to snack on. Bit cloudy here, but it's nice and cool, which is good. Oh, there we are outside our favourite place. Hang on. Oh, I had it on myself the whole time. Oh well. Let's flip it around. There we go. There we have the lovely orb. Oh, someone heading in there. Maybe she was on her break, I wonder. Nice looking uniform. Lovely uniform she has there now. Dressed like a waiter. Hi Manning, how are you? Just going to set up here, take out my signs. This is where if I had a tripod would be handy. Sure. Let's see how we get on one-handed. There's me new. Oops. So there's my new. Oh, this fucking gimbal. There's my new. That's the one for the roadside. And then the one for to show the cult, to get them to think a bit. Today we have stop forcing disconnections, child auditing is abuse, and no more kids in Scientology. Hi Peter, how are you? And we have last week's signage there, just from there, where we have touch assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals, stop their abuse. And we have one more new one. And we have this boy. We have cult Scientology, learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. That's our signage for today. What else do we need? We need some JoJo tunes. Yeah, put this on the ground maybe for a second or two. Or will it go bonkers? Yeah. There you go, you guys can keep an eye on me signs for me. Jamie's book. a freedom cry. There we go, all set up. So I apologise for that, folks. Just took me a second there to get everything. Probably look at. Probably don't want to look at me. Let's have a look at the. See what's going on. Yeah, I think so, Manning. That's the idea of doing them on the high-vis paper as well. Which one? That one is for these guys. Like, as you can see, like we don't. Like we're in the middle. We're in the middle of. Hang on, what am I doing? We're in the middle of nowhere here. Like we're in the middle of. Well, outside Dublin, there's nobody walking into this org off the roadside. You've the passing traffic there, which I think helps having the high-vis sign. They can see them from a distance. Oop, what am I doing? Oh, bloody hell, man. What am I doing? Just flip it back to the org there. And which sign? That one to the org. Maybe to plant a few seeds of doubt with them. And of course. That's probably where I want to sand. So, and the way my sign is there, just wondering if I set things up in the right place or not. I might move this up. Bear with me there a second. See, what I might do is, just doing a wee shuffle here. There we are. So a little reorg. Now, there we go. It's a bit more, yeah, it is a little overcast. It's not supposed to rain and it is keeping it nice and cool, which is good. Hey Fuzzy, how are you? Oh yes, it is good, yeah. So hopefully it'll plant a few seeds of doubt with the guys in here. One thing I found interesting last week was the way that teenager had an issue of all the things was with me calling this place a cult, which I would have thought they would have trained him out of that to be oblivious to being a cult. But then he is about 16, so maybe he is having doubts about this place. Because more than likely his parents are in and that's why he's here. So we can plant a few seeds of doubt, that's the best we can hope for really. And as you can see, it's another empty day here, which is fantastic. We have maybe 2, 4, 5 cars and the minibus. That's for the staff transport. And in the front car park, all I can see there is 1, 2. Yeah, 2 cars. Another one? No, just 2 cars. 2 cars in the front car park. That's pretty empty, so that's good to see on a Sunday afternoon. We're here in Dublin outside the cult of Scientology. And what I do hate to see is that there are a few kids out here playing to the side here. Which I hate to see, so they're obviously their parents are inside there. I don't know about you guys, but I don't bring my kids to work with me. Now I suppose these guys will call it our church, but you don't attend mass all day. Just a pity they're not at home, enjoying themselves or playing with their pals, or even kicking a ball around. Like I presume they're only allowed to play in front there because they're still in plain view. They're still in plain view of the front there, so I guess someone has a closeful eye on them. Can you hear George's music okay, or do you want me to turn it up a notch? I might move out my signage a little bit. Let me just readjust my work area here, move that sign out there a little bit. Yeah, That's a bit better there. Oh yes, Miriam's weekly protest in Denmark with the squirrels and the raccoons. You mean what a layout? Like you'd think there'd be a nice pedestrian access here from the front, but as you can see there isn't. The only way in is to all the way down at the very end there, and then you're going down an even longer driveway to get to the front. Talk about not wanting people in or out. Not exactly the most inviting of places. But I do love seeing it this empty of a Sunday. It is fantastic to see. Thanks very much to my wonderful mods sharing out the channel names. We all need to support each other here. We're all fighting for the same thing, is helping to end the abuses of Scientology. We all have our different ways and means of doing it, but we're all here for the one goal. We don't want to see any more kids harmed by this cult. There's a chap inside there in a red shirt. And is he working around there? Would he be a member of the public? Oh no, he's working in there, he's carrying a table. Carrying a table, doing busy work for himself. Not much activity going on at all there. Yeah, just wandering around making himself look busy, that red shirt man. Maybe that's what his job is, to carry tables back and forth all day. Now what's he carrying? A chair. Oh, that's another table. Maybe he's on punishment, he has to carry a table back and forth. This might be a better... I think this is a better spot to stand. I think I'll move up my gear. Move up my gear. Move up my gear a little bit there. There's me one sign. There's me second sign. And we have Jamie's book there. I'm just going to move on up just a little bit closer. Just make sure I don't forget anything. Now, I think this is a better spot for us to be standing in. Back me signs. Now there we are. There's a nice little display. Maybe back the other way around. Maybe towards the wall is better. Yes. Get a sip of water while I'm here. And we have these two boys. And that's our one will show to these boys. So they'll have a better view over here, I think. That's what we want. We want them to be able to see it from in front there. Where did you steal those signs from? Hi Rowdy, these are signs I made myself. My own handiwork. 100% homemade. Jeez, it's getting close to that, Miriam. There is a bag on wheels IKEA have that I am actually thinking of getting. I was looking at Monica's bag and I just thought, yeah, that would be perfect. Be perfect to put everything into. Who knows, I might even start bringing a camping table and chair to sit on as well. Do you know what I mean? You have to think of your comfort. Hey T, how are you? Now the only thing I have to be conscientious of is what can I carry with me? Because I do have a couple of buses to get out here. And a few bits of walking in between each bus as well. So I can't exactly be lumping out the kitchen sink either. Well, sure, we'll figure it out. Hi Rowdy, I'm outside the Dublin org of Scientology, which is a cult, which is why I have my signage here. Yeah, this one that says Scientology is a cult, elder abuse, child abuse, and it's a money scam. Among other things, also guilty of human trafficking and shift working conditions. And then our next sign we have Cult Scientology. Learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. And a poster we have to give a special message to the org themselves, hopefully getting to think a bit. Stop forcing disconnections. Child auditing is abuse. No more children in Scientology. And we have this sign here as well, which is touch assist is not scientific. For plain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop their abuse. And we also have Jamie Muster's new book, Child X, which is definitely worth picking up, even in listening to an audio to find, and that will tell you exactly why we're here. When you listen to Jamie's story and the horrific abuse he suffered as a child growing up in this cult. So I don't know if you could hear a car there beeping in appreciation there. Hey Style. Jeez, I hope so. Thanks very much, because it sure as heck takes a long time to make these boys. Or maybe I'm just slow at the arts and crafts, which I am. But I think it's worth it though. Help to plant a few seeds here. So I might plant a few seeds with the kids inside in here and the people that are working in this org. Most of them are not Irish born. They've been brought across here from all over Europe. There's even a guy in there from America. So as to whether they're here, probably are here legally, but as to whether they have access to the passport and could decide tomorrow I'm out of here and going back home to my family, probably not. Hi Amy, how are you? Hey, private account. Oh, thanks very much, T. And we have JoJo's tunes here playing in the background. Can you hear JoJo's tunes there okay? Oh, you can't. Hang on, let me see. Can I turn it up a bit? Oh, maybe too loud. How's that? Is that better now? Cool. It's pity about them bars getting in the way, but sure. I don't particularly want to stick my hand through the bars, at least these guys say I'm trespassing. Or that I'm damaging the fence on their side. You know yourself. But play it safe. And I guess it's no harm to get the bars in the frame. it does show how there's no easy access out of this place. There's certainly no one wandering out up to the pub on the lunch break anyway, that's for sure. Yeah, so we have a bunch of small kids there. This place opened, when was it? 2017, 2018. Their parents were probably trafficked over here when this place opened, and they're being born here. I just hope we plant a few seeds of doubt, because them kids are going to be, like, they're going to be at normal schools here. So they're going to have to know that this place is a cult, and what the general consensus is here thinks about it. Now, as to how the parents counteract that, who knows? Well, I just hope I am planting a few seeds of doubt. And when these kids are of age to make up their own mind, they know that there's a much better, a much nicer world out here than what them guys are telling them. Yeah, I've seen Devontae about style. I haven't seen him today yet, but the other weeks I've been here, he definitely has been here. And one of the kids inside the org are definitely Devontae's. But I do wonder if Devontae might be, do you think he might be Sea Lord? Even though I've only seen him dressed in civvies, but that might be a cunning disguise. He certainly is articulate and well spoken enough that he could be in definitely a position of seniority. Like all the other ones I see here, they strike me as being pretty low down on the token pole. Hi Kia, how are you? Yeah, is that kids are aware and they're spreading their awareness among their friends and in school and whatnot. But at the same time, I'd be cautious about encouraging any kids to go inside in any of the Scientology buildings. Who knows what could happen to them in there. At least that kid, that 12-year-old last night was smart enough to get out pretty fucking quick when the lady spotted him filming the inside there. Yeah, that is true style. Presumably he gets one weekend off every month. Or at least one day off every month. Although I suppose you could always pretend, oh yeah, I turned up at my place of work on my day off. For sure, Kia, yeah, for sure. And that's why I'm more than happy to stay at this side of the fence. I've no particular desire to go wandering in. For one, I don't trust them either. I do think if you are going to be going into a Scientology building, I would recommend bringing at least one other person with you, so that at least you have another viewpoint, rather than them guys making up whatever lies they want. Little gust of wind here, my signs are holding up well, so that is good. Do you think there's many that go to that school, Amy? Yeah, I'll have to do a job and update my playlist at some time, Joe. Get some of your more recent ones on it properly. One of my signs just fell over there. Could do with some sort of a stance to slot me signs in to give them that bit of stability. Oh, unless there's a better way of popping them. Maybe I need to bring some bags of rice with me next time to put in front of them. Sure, we'll figure out. They seem to be stable enough there anyway. Oh, Aim says they also do fancy fundraising at fancy catering halls. Oh, interesting. Oh, so you don't think there's many kids there, Amy? They keep advertising open houses and can't. Oh, that's good. Hope it stays that way. And maybe that might be an idea for anyone in the area that does fancy a bit of protesting, maybe, to be raising awarenesses outside of these Scientology schools, just to warn any innocent victims. Oh, T is used on voice to text. I can feel the sun there in the back of my neck there, alright. Even though there is a cool breeze, it is fairly warm here today. I think it's supposed to be something like 22 degrees Celsius here. Oh yeah, I've got that as well, T. I've got sausage fingers as well, which is why I hate using my mobile phone for things. The school is in Bergen County, New Jersey, a wealthy area. Interesting, Amy. Oh yeah, I suppose they want the money, isn't it? The Scientology schools are first and foremost is a money scam, and then as a way of feeding the new blood into Scientology themselves. Kind of all boils down to being a money scam, I guess. Oh, interesting, Kia, and you're a young one too, and you prefer computers. That's interesting. I much prefer using my MacBook for stuff instead of me mobile anyway. Not even a particular fan of the iPad either, although it is useful when there's multiple streamers on at the same time and I'm trying to support a bunch of guys at the same time, so it's handy that way. Kathy's familiar with having the 6 devices on the go. Yeah, I don't think I've heard your new song yet, T. I'll have to have a listen to it after this. I know who that lady is. Oh, she's walking by. Interesting. Huh. She's coming back again. Not sure who that guy is, although smoking there, alright. But smoking is good to fight off cancer, good man. Smoking will keep you cancer free, isn't that what LRH said? Oh, she's walking this way. Maybe she's just getting in her daily steps, is that what she's up to? This is what she's allowed to do, is just pace up and down. Very interesting. Hi BS, how are you? Oh, she was looking for the lad there, was she? Yep, this is Cathy's song. There we have another chap pacing across here. Alright, yeah, we can get through this week better than ever. That's the attitude. Oh yeah, puff away on them cigarettes, mate, you'll never get cancer. That's it, yeah. Good on your bio. Oh, he's going down the back there. Wonder if he ought to do some form of purifying the sauna or something. That poor old dear. If she's struggling to walk and they're making her go down there, for fuck's sake. Like when someone has limited mobility, don't be making them do excessive walking. You know, show a bit of cop on, lads. Bloody heck. Well, I don't think there's any fear of second-hand smoke. I think they all smoke from what I can see, Amy. Are they heading away or are they heading down as well? Oh, they're heading into the red car. Okay, that's good, at least she's getting to go home. That's good anyway. Oh, very good. A few beeps there, let me just get that back to normal. That's good, at least they're not making her get the bus or anything, so she's hopping into the red car with the two people. So that is good anyway. Oh, so you have a funeral this week? Yeah, I think unfortunately you get to a certain age and you seem to have nothing but funerals to be going to. It's something my mum said to me years ago when I used to complain about having another wedding to go to. She said, just you wait until you get to be my age, she said. You'll be delighted to go to a wedding when you've gone to nothing but funerals. And I reached the age now where, look, she was right. Oh my God, there's two young girls there. Not sure what nationality the mum is. Not sure what she's done to her hair, if that's a wig. But with the glasses I can't tell what age she is. She's probably young enough though with two young kids. Here we have another two young lads. That's that same lady that was pacing up and down earlier. She's looking at it, I think she did. She turned back to have a read of the signage there, alright. So hopefully that's planting a few seeds with her. Time 3:15. Suppose it's probably shift change about now. Yeah, that is true, Cathy. Oh my goodness, that car is chock-a-block full. It's only a small car, but I suppose there's only 4 people in it, but it just looked really full. Oh yeah, he's reading the signage, that's good. We do like to see them reading their signage. Is he popping back in? Good man. He popping that way. Oh, you only came closer this way to get a good look at the sign. Interesting. Interesting. I think there's maybe at most there's 90 members in all of Ireland. But that is before you factor in the staff here. From what I can see, I've only seen 2 of them that are possibly Irish born. The rest of them are foreigners shipped in. Well, Kia made an upsie with the brows, and the first thing I see is haggis. Not a bad image to see, Kia, all the same, to see your lovely haggis. Oh really, Joe, a woman you worked with had a funeral every month. Bloody heck. I suppose if you know enough people and you're of a certain age, yeah. Amy says in 1982, my grandfather and my great grand died 3 weeks apart. Oh bloody heck, that is sad. Yeah, they do run a few events here. They would be getting some sort of rent for renting out their their audio space, alright, for the bands and things they get in here. But for the children events, I think they're at a very low price or they're for free. So I can't see how these guys are making any money. They have to be reporting a loss. Oh yeah, for sure, Miriam, and it's something I'll be seeing what I can do in October, which is the end of the tax year here, is a way of legally obtaining company records to see what these guys are claiming as their profit and loss, whatever's available. Yeah, they're certainly not. Actually, I don't know. I'd be highly surprised if they are government subsidised, but I strongly suspect they have loans on the books to either America or the States. Because I know when they opened this place in, when was it, 2017, all the equipment and everything, that was all sent over by the Americans. And then if you even think about it, all the courses they do are all based on genetics, which will be that's copyrighted and whatnot, so they're probably paying an extortionate license fee back to the States for that. Oh yeah, I 100% expect that, haggis, that these guys end up paying no taxes. I fully expect these guys to report that they're reporting a loss every year in the millions, based on the license fees they need to pay, and presumably then interest on probably on loans that the States allegedly would have given them for kitting out this place. Who knows what other illegal shenanigans that you can do. Definitely no way these guys are paying any taxes here, that's for sure. Just keeping an eye on me signs there, they don't go up and away with the wind, but they seem to be holding firm there, so that's good. I don't think so, Miriam, because there are public community centres about, but the reason why some of them choose to have the events here is that it's cheaper than the government ones, than the local county council ones. But I do wish there was some way to challenge their wording. The fact they're calling themselves a church, a religion, and even that they're calling themselves a community centre, that's where we kind of do need some clear and precise guidelines on what you can do to use these terms. Because I don't think anyone should be able to call themselves a church if they decide to. So I do think I would be in favour of having some words that are protected and need to qualify a well thought out criteria to be able to use them. This whole lark of it's up to the public to inform themselves, I think that's a cop-out. And like when this place opened here in 2017, the Taoiseach at the time, Enda Kennedy, said, "Oh yeah, it's up to date. We'll just warn everyone that this place is a cult. Nay bother." Well, what's that guy doing? Maybe they're... We took a... From what I can see, that guy took a picture of the lady walking out of the cult. I wonder if this them taking some holiday snaps of themselves rather than them being Scientologists. Interesting. So Styles says, seriously doing everything to buckle up and attend Litfest in a couple of weeks. Last year at least 5 streamers by the Dianetics label, this year only Style. I have a great Nikola Tesla shirt, perfect for Tolly. Oh, fantastic. That is fantastic, Style. And who knows, maybe some more streamers will turn up. Because I think definitely wherever they have the Dianetics labels, we could do with more streamers out there spreading the true facts about what Dianetics is all about and what the e-meter is. That's just a glorified fucking cheap fucking lucky bag version of the lie detector test, if even that. Yeah, that's right, Cathy, they rent out the space cheaper than anywhere else. And I guess how can you compete against that? All we can do is just make sure that we spread the awareness of it, that this place is a cult. And it's not just a benign cult. And to try and offset the idea of, oh, where's the harm in coming in for a free personality test? And where's the harm in attending the free course? Oh, thanks very much, Joe, for sharing Styles' channel. Good on you. I just put Samuel's nut powder in our coffee. Oh, that does sound tasty right now. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Yeah, you never know, Amy. Maybe they will head back out. Or maybe some new streamers, maybe some new people decide to, that they want to get involved and help spread awareness. Because like to get started, you don't need any fancy equipment. All you really need is yourself and your mobile. And I'd highly recommend going live for your own protection. Because the cult are lying bastards. So to go live so that you have your version of what actually happened, rather than what these guys can exaggerate and pretend happened. And keep your distance well within, beyond arm's reach of any Scientologist, I would say, as well, for your own safety. Oh, the students are moving into their dorms and they're going to be targeted. Amy, yeah, unfortunately you're right there. They certainly will be full force targeting the students. And I suppose that's one of the good things about this org being here, effectively in the middle of nowhere. There is nobody casually wandering by and wandering in. But that said, it doesn't rule out someone with the curiosity factor. Like when you think of how Alex got involved in the cult over in England, he was curious after watching some documentaries that John Sweeney has done. Oh yes, do Style, yeah, that's certainly one for us to look out for and to support. got me sign there for a second. Have a sip of water. I do love the way you can see me reflected there. So there you can see me being reflected in my high-vis shirt. Yeah, it's a pity, I guess, that it's only style out there now. But let's hope a few more will decide to head on out and do some protesting or spread awareness. Pick up my sign there again. Oh, there's a couple of uniformed lads there. Where can we see them? There's 2 uniformed lads there standing looking at something. What are they doing? They're posing for pictures or what? Not sure how clear this is coming out. See if I move up a bit, will that make a difference? Let me see. Yeah, I can't make out what they're doing though. Not sure, are they posing for pictures or what they're doing? It's the strangest thing I've ever seen anyway. Or are they just talking? I don't know. Every interaction I see between these Scientologists, I'm always confused as to what exactly they're doing. Yeah, maybe that's it, but like, what possible PR could you be taking just standing inside there in the... Although they might have some sort of postage or something up behind. Maybe, no doubt, trying to pretend that they were bumper to bumper today. They had loads of people in attendance. Who knows? No doubt some fake PR they're working on. Oh, that was a good steady zoom, Jojo, yeah. The gimbal does make a difference, alright. Oh, they have a pictures or it didn't happen policy. So in which case you manufacture the pictures and that is proof then that something did happen when nothing happened. Interesting. Okay, Style, take care. Have a great day. It's also much easier to hold the gimbal than the mobile. Someone did learning how to wipe your own arse course and they're taking graduation photos. Very probably, Miriam, very probably. I know that some folks I work with could very well do with the course on how to wipe their own arses, because that is something I suppress on a daily basis, saying to some of my work colleagues. Because why heck, some of the questions they ask, I'm tempted to blurt out and say, do you need help wiping your ass as well, mate? An appreciative beep there. Or how to use a toilet brush. Yeah, there's a lot of people don't know how to use a toilet brush, I have to say. Particularly blokes seem to need an instruction manual on how to use one. That guy in the red shirt is still mooching around, looking for work for himself, I guess. He's doing busy work. So I guess he's a manual labourer then, is he? Oh, she's out on a break. Is she out on a break? Or is there a knocking off time? She has her phone in her hand. Maybe they're taking more pictures. Oh my god, they're taking more pictures. I think you're right. They're after doing some sort of a course there. I'm glad I'm here with my signage. I just hope that the people in doing these courses have had a look at me signs. She's what, in her early 20s maybe. But like, what place would, after doing a Mickey Mouse course, would have you posing for all these? Oh yeah, two geniuses there. Very clued up on the Irish law. No, they're a cult. They do a lot. They do a lot of abuses behind closed doors.
And money, they say like.
Well, it's all abuse. It's a money scam. It's all the abuse.
Don't they like? What's
Oh yeah,
people's on live.
it's live, but have a face.
Can I say hi?
You can say hi, but have a facing on the. I prefer not to try and capture people live.
Apparently they like brainwashing.
Well, there's no level of brainwashing that they start off with 3 courses.
Yeah.
And then progressively it goes up then that they say.
And there'd be fares now in there for them.
Yeah, and they convince people that they know the secrets. And that you pay a little money, do this course, and you'll have confidence. You'll have no problems chatting up women.
How many people are on the live?
On this one at the moment, I have 16 people on it.
Is that TikTok or?
Oh, it's on YouTube. Now the main reason why I'm live is to prove I'm on this side. Because with GPS we'll pinpoint your location, but not exactly. So I'm proving I'm here. I'm not in there vandalising the place or anything else, because these guys will lie out with their teeth.
Are any people gonna come help you, or is it just you on your own?
Well, it's just me, but there's people all over the world. So if you want to check out fsciento.space, that's a website out there that has a list of everyone who's protesting around the world. I can give you a card there. So fsciento.space, and then that's my YouTube there. So I would say, yeah, just talk to your friends and just let them know that this is a harmful cult. It's not a benign. Because you might think, where's the harm in coming in to do a free course?
They abuse children. When I was in
they cover it because their thing is a child is a being in a small body, so they don't see any difference between an adult and a child. Plus they have this thing is, if something happens to you, it's your fault, rather than if I was to say box a head off you, that's not my fault, that's your fault. And here's a course you can do, pay us loads of money, no one will ever be able to beat you up again. You know, so it's all about twisting things and manipulation, and then it's control.
Do you know where sometimes they're fairs and that? I went in there one day with my nanny, and they all started coming over to me and all. And I was like, oh, no, because I was only like 5 or 6. I was like, oh, hi, and my nanny was like,
yeah, but that in itself is odd. You don't just talk to, you don't just approach, like I didn't approach you guys, you came to me. You know, and that is a massive difference there. But these guys, they are brainwashed, and I feel for them. Because fundamentally, they are decent people. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I'm here, and that's why sometimes, like say this one, I have them pointing towards them, is stop forcing disconnections. They're big about, if someone in there was to decide, I no longer believe and I'm walking out into the real world, they'll be forced, their family members still in the cult will be forced to disconnect from them. And you never get to say, talk to your mum ever again. Like, what religion does that? So all I'm trying to do is plant a few seeds of doubt that maybe these guys will start to see something isn't quite right here, and have a look around for themselves. Thanks anyway for stopping, boys. Oh yeah, that was a good interest there from the two boys. Now, one of them wanted to be on camera, but I kind of thought, you know what, even though he did want to be, I just thought I prefer not to have kids under the age of 16 on camera. Even though it wouldn't be against the law, but it's sort of more, I hold myself up to high standards, and it's just what you think yourself is right, and I just think it's not right to have them on a live stream, particularly when you don't know what their parents' opinions might be. Must be eating an apple or something. There's a guy in the red shirt there. Is he on a break there? Or maybe that's how they get a break when they come out for a smoke to help prevent them getting cancer. That was a chap there moving around tables. Does he even get to have it? Oh, he's getting to sit down. That's good, he's getting to sit down for himself. I don't think so, T. I think it's just a normal red shirt. I can't see what's written on it. So I don't know if that's any... That bar would saved away. So I don't know if that makes it any clearer. There's certainly some sort of writing on it, alright. Just zoom back out there again. It doesn't stand out like a Dianetics shirt. But then I wouldn't be intimately familiar with the wording on a Dianetics. Try and have another look when he goes back in and see what's written on it. Yeah, it sort of does look like something that just has a random logo on it. But sure, we'll see if we get another look of it when he goes back in. What time are we at? 20 to 4. Oh, it was good them two kids stopping and having a bit of a chat. Because they'll go off, they'll talk to their friends. They'll be discussing it when they go back to school. So that's helping to spread awareness. And I gave them one of my cards there as well. For the Scientology space. And that's what we're out here to do after all, is to raise awareness. And if we can have people going off and telling their friends, spreading more awareness to word them out, all the better.
What are you protesting about?
Oh, about Scientology, they're a cult. Yeah.
I agree.
And that's why it's just to spread awareness. And then there are some children who are being born in there to Scientology members. So it's more just about trying and plant some seeds of doubt. So when they grow up and they're able to consent to do their own thing, they can decide for themselves.
Yeah.
Whereas the way is you grow up into it, you're brainwashed them to believe, and obviously you trust your mum and dad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What is Scientology? It's like belief in aliens.
It's a... Yeah, but it's more the...
An alien is like God and you have to pray for themselves.
It's not even... They don't believe in God. That's why it's not a religion. They believe that if you go up the bridge, you pay loads of money, do all these courses, you'll effectively become a God. You'll have full control over... You'll have full control over mind and matter. You won't need glasses. You'll never get cancer. If you have asthma, you'll be a cure asthma. All this kind of stuff.
They lure you in by saying you get like a free personality test. And then like they say like
and then they
you're
do...
bad at communicating or something.
Oh yeah, there's no one does a personality test and they say, oh yeah, nothing wrong with you. You're fucking fantastic. You're going to see it in life. They'll say, oh no, yeah, I can see this and this is wrong. Oh, here's a free course, that'll help you out. And then they'll say, oh yeah, now we have this course for $79.99. That'll sort your problem. Of course it doesn't. So then they'll be, oh yeah, that's because you're a more complicated case. You now need to do this course for $199. So they get you on that little hook that you're always progressing up. And then it's not even that you can say, you know what, I've changed my mind, I'm not interested in Scientology anymore, it's not working for me. They'll say, oh no, that's because you're not doing it right. We'll put you onto this other course, that'll sort you out, and then you can go back and do that course. And then they'll even say, oh, you don't have any money? Or here, you can take out, here's how you can take out credit card loans. Oh, your wife won't let you take out a credit card loan. You need to dump your wife, get a new wife. All this kind of nonsense. So it's all about coercive control. They're not they're not really free to do what they want, and they're not living the best life, which is horrible to see. So that's why I'm just trying to spread a few seeds of doubt, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, it is.
It is, and it's just a pity that they're allowed to set up here.
Yeah.
So that's the best we can do, is just hope that no one else joins.
Yeah.
And they can enjoy the sunshine like you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping anyway, lads. Oh yeah, I didn't think to give them a card, Joe. I'm not very good at this self-promotion, Lark. Well, there's that lady that was posing for all the PR pictures. I'll certainly have to have a look out later on the social media and see what Mickey Mouse course these guys are doing. Definitely, now that you think about it, I definitely think she must have done some sort of low-level course. And I just hope she does ask herself a few questions later. As if this place was just a harmless place, offering these lovely courses, what would I be doing out here? On a warm sunny day when I could be on the beach with my homemade signs. So just hope it does get her, give her pause for thought. Oh, I love this song. Oh, you got asked to do a talk at the community centre near UT. Oh, fantastic. I agree with you, Kia. More awareness about cults should be made in schools. Yeah, about cults in general, and maybe how to recognise abuse. How do you know if you're in an abusive relationship? You know, that kind of thing I certainly would think we need. Kia's the urge to dry up science stuff now. Great going, y'all. Still wondering what can be made though. Yeah, it's a beautiful song for her, Jennifer, Jojo. Yeah, well, I'm at the point now, Kia, where I'm dreaming about what I can write on my signs in my sleep, and for my next batch of signs. Because I have so many ideas of what I can put on these signs. Just working out what wording that will fit on them. I have to say though, it does warm my heart that them two groups of lads were curious to know why I'm out here protesting against Scientology. So that is good to see. Kids do have inquiry minds. So I'll have to think about some signs that maybe to poor children trapped inside this cult that maybe might resonate with them. Oh, it's getting late for Kia. Take care, Kia, and have a good night. that was one person getting their snappy snaps taken. Not exactly a great day for the org here. That's one person they had graduating from some sort of Mickey Mouse course. But it does tie in with the very little I can find on the social media. They have so little and infrequent posts that they share. Some people graduate with the new certs. I'm doing how to read a dictionary, how to tie one shoelaces, whatever courses they do. It's getting a bit cloudy there, but I think I should be safe enough. Sure, who doesn't like a few drops of rain anyway? Exactly, Haggis, it is. It's a chance for T to present a case for protecting your community. Exactly, yeah. Any opportunity at all to talk about the dangers of this cult, most certainly go for it. I think I just seen Devontae walking through there. That is Devontae in a silver uniform, potentially. Oh, thanks very much. Can I give you a card? I'll just give you my card here. If you check out fsciento.space, that's a bunch of us all around the world who are protesting against Scientology. And that there is my YouTube channel. Because I film live on YouTube more for my own protection to prove I'm on this side of the fence. And I'm not over the other side doing vandalism. Do you know what I mean? Thank you. Well, I know they're dying in numbers, but I've heard the stories of survivors of this called particular children go up into it. And I don't want to see anyone innocent falling in there. Because the way they do this thing of the free personality test and the free courses try and hook people in. And I don't want to see one more kid go through a fraction of the stories I've heard. Well, thanks anyway.
I spotted you and I just came back.
Oh yeah, thanks very much.
Not at all, thank you.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah.
Nathan and Sam.
Yeah.
Do you know Nathan and Sam?
I don't know.
Nathan got them into trouble on the phone. He started calling the customer names.
Yeah.
And he was arrested. They got him arrested in there.
Oh, they're very quick too, because that's why I'm live on YouTube, is to prove I'm on this side of the wall and I'm not over the other side doing vandalism. Because you know, they say GPS will just say you in the area, it won't pinpoint exactly. So it's more for my own protection, really. But if you check out fsciento.space, there's people all around the world like me out protesting against their local.
I know it's hard.
And then that there is my YouTube channel name if you want to give me a look. Give us a like and a subscribe, because it helps them push the algorithm out some more. And it's just trying to try and prevent anyone wandering in. Because you could think like, even known as the culture there, well, it's a free personality test. What's the harm? They're doing a free course, how to repair a broken relationship. Oh yeah, I'm having trouble with my girlfriend, I'll wander in.
He rang me one day from the phone, like I know him from as a baby, and he grew up across the road from me, and they had him ringing people who knew, as he'd pay for the first course.
Oh, fucking sneaky.
Bloody
hell, they are.
But he got a little bit older, but they about 2 years, and he got out.
Oh, that's good that they're out.
Yeah, and the other fella, Sam.
And are they speaking of spreading awareness among their friends?
Oh,
yeah, that's good.
He told me. So
because I think, that's the thing then, to just say to anyone you see. And that's why the people see me out and say, oh, I seen a nice looking girl out there out protesting against Scientology. Maybe I'll have a look, see, maybe there's something more to it, do you know what I mean? Just plant a few seeds of doubt. Which is good. Yeah.
Fair play. I seen you there a couple of times.
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't pass.
And because I've heard so many stories from survivors these past few years, and that's where I just thought, I can't bear to think of anyone going through.
You could be doing a lot of other things.
I'd much prefer a day like this, I prefer to be at the beach. Do you know what I mean? But if it says one innocent person wandered in, to me, you know. So thanks very much. R&D jet. Oh, bloody heck. Sudden influx of cars and I'm trying to cross the road. Oh, hi Laura, how are you? Just nip back across the road now, have a chance. That was great there. Had a nice chat with that gentleman there. He was saying he knows a few people who got tricked into doing a few courses in this place. But they're out of it now. Let's give you a wee look at the signage we have here today. So we have this one. Cult Scientology. Learn why we protest at fsciento.space. Helping to end the abuses. And then we have Jamie's book there. And we have this one about the touch assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop their abuse. And we have this other new one today. That I'm flashing at the org. Stop forcing disconnections. Child auditing is abuse. And no more kids on Scientology. And then that's the side there that I flash at the roadside. So I do like to be able to hold the double-sided sign to give these guys the organ message and then the roadside a message as well. Oh, that's a fantastic idea, Amy, for Fluffer to do another live stream on the F-Sciento site. There's too many are forgetting to use the hashtag. I like that F-Sciento. Oh, my sign is gone. Let me just pick it up again. It is a slight bit windy here today. Just put back up my sign. Yeah, I like that F-Sciento.space. It's a great resource. You have the list of all the streamers everywhere. But in particular, having the survivor section there I think is important. Because there's a lot of people like Lara and Nora and Bianca and Samuel who on their websites they tell their stories. And what better way to explain why we're protesting than go off lads and listen to some of the stories out there. This is what children has grown up to experiencing in this cult. Hey 420, how are you? Oh yes, you have to be visible. Yeah, oh yeah, you need the visible presence on in the high vis. Oh, there's a few beeps of the horn there. You also need the live streaming to prove that you're on this side of the fence and you're not on the other side doing any vandalism or any other lies these guys would think to make up. And it's absolutely fantastic to see that there's only one car leaving there, or is they pulling in? That is 3 cars in the front car park. And in the back one there we have 2 cars and 3 of them minibus van things. So not exactly much activity at all. And of course we have JoJo tunes here playing in the background to keep us company. Her tunes also help to offset the negative vibes coming out of this place. I think it might be time for a sip of water. Keep myself well hydrated. Flames of salvation, while killing me more and more. I tried to reach the depth, but that gets flagging. There's a sin. So now I smile for your photo. There's my high-vis shirt there with. You guys probably see it backward, but the writing on it is "Stop Scientology Abuses." And that is in a nutshell is why we're here. We want the abuses to stop. These guys can believe on whatever effect they want, but there's no need for the abuses, and there's no need for the money scams either. Joe says it was when I moved from a country to activist, but also changed my handle from Jojo to Jojo that. I missed out on a bunch of comments here. Oh yeah, Joe explained it should change their channel name there.
got me deep in the core like a whisper I can't ignore on my skin.
And that is it. And that is it. Most of us are not. We're not natural born activists. I know myself. I'm more of a pacifist. But hearing the survivor stories and watching protesters and fellow activists over the last few years, I gradually morphed into becoming an activist. Because there certainly is a need for us out here spreading awareness. If for no other reason than we can stop just one person from innocently wandering into this cult. Particularly with all the safe pointing that these guys do.
And though I know it's a script that the lines have been flipped, I stay in. You got me polished and clean, reciting your sacred routine.
There's a couple in there. Wonder they members of the public.
But maybe tonight I'll walk out.
Oh, there we have Devontae in his busboy uniform. You can get a close up of him. And now he's gone behind. Yeah, so Devontae is working today in his silver uniform. I do wonder if he could possibly be CR'd. Because presumably they wouldn't need, would they? It is an org, so presumably they'd need at least one representation from the Sea Org over here. I wonder. I'd love to run in there and ask him, how many years did he sign on his contract? Is it 1 billion years or 5? That would tell us if he's Sea Org or a staff member. Is he eating something or is he on one of those, or is he vaping? I think that's a vaping pen, isn't it? I think he's vaping. That's good anyway, at least he's vaping, he's not smoking, so that is good. That's good to see. Although who knows what he's putting into his vape. Exactly, yeah, that's a good one, Amy, yeah. Has he 5 years left or 9 years left, yeah. Oh, the red shirt is back in, he has a sweeping brush in his hand. So Amy says, as a healthcare professional, I think these vapes are going to have health consequences in years to come. Just quit puffing stuff and that's this medicine into your lung. Yeah, but I think, Amy, that's where it's the less of the two evils. That the vaping pens are better than the traditional cigarettes. So that's sort of where I fall down on things is, you know, the less of two evils sometimes. But we don't live in a perfect world. Now, thankfully, I've never been a cigarette person myself. I was briefly a sociable smoker, but that was in college after a few pints. But I never enjoyed smoking. I never liked how it felt in my lungs, which was a good thing because I never any desire to take it up. Like I said, Haggis quit smoking in 2017. Fair play, Haggis. And you're right, yeah, that is true, Amy. We don't actually know that the vapes are less harmful than cigarettes. Because if history has told us nothing, there's all these new chemical components and things. It takes, 30 years before we find out the truth about them and what cumulative effects they do have on our systems. Yeah, that is true. Amy, you quit 30 years ago in nursing school. Fair play to you. Miriam says the vape has not long-term research results, so regrets are bad for sure. Yeah, but vape is a big question mark, yeah. And I do sort of reckon myself it probably takes 30 years to find out for sure if something is bad and what exactly it does. You need to build up in the system, which at that stage typically is too late. Just pick up sinus swelling over again. Yeah, I have to think about why I can make me signs up more stable on the ground. Although it's good exercise, me picking them up, I guess. Cathy says, I'm still a smoker, but I'm a courteous smoker. Oh, it says, no, fair play to you, Cathy, yeah. I suppose it's all things in life that whatever we do, we need to be mindful of everyone else. There's another fella having a smoke for himself. The guy in the white shirt there is puffing away alright. In the black shirt is just pacing around. Not exactly enjoying the lunch breaks. All they can do is gently pace about the premises or have a smoke. No one popping over to the park for themselves or pub for a cheeky pint. Hey the journey, how are you? You're outside the Dublin Org here of the cult of Scientology with our lovely signage. We have this sign here. Cult Scientology, learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. And we have Jamie's book there, A Child X. And we have this one, which let me see if I can get my gimbal right. Touch assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop their abuse. Yeah, and this is my handheld sign. That's the side I showed the roadside. Scientology is a cult. Elder abuse, child abuse, money scam. And on the back of my sign, I have a special message for the org themselves. And that is stop forcing disconnections. Child auditing is abuse. No more kids in Scientology. So I do like the handheld signs to try and catch the eye of both the passing traffic and the guys inside in the York here. And of course I have a nice high-vis shirt on myself. This is my high-vis shirt. And I have on a Stop Scientology Abuses. And you can see there in the upper window, you can see me being reflected back. Hang on, what did I do there? So there you can see I'm getting reflected back in their top window. Which I absolutely love to see my reflection back. Got me sign again. Appreciative honk there from past member of the public. Yeah. I was sort of cautious about utilising the top half of the wall catty. I'm just not quite sure where the private property of the cult ends and where public property begins, if you know what I mean. So that's sort of where I was erring on. I'll just use the bottom level part of the wall, and then from the railing up I decided probably safer to steer clear of it. I'll play it safe, because you never know with these fuckers. If I was to prop something up against the railing, they'd probably say I'm after damaging it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to play it that way safe. Hi Ernie, how are you? We're outside the Dublin org here of the cult of Scientology, flashing our lovely signs at them. So we have this one here, Cult Scientology, learn why we protest, at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. We have Jamie's book there, Child X. And we have this one, informational one. Touch Assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop the abuse. There's that, hang on, maybe we can back away enough. That's the one I'm flashing at the roadside. Scientology is a cult. Elder abuse, child abuse, money scam. And on the back of that sign I have, special message for the org. Stop forcing disconnections, child abuse, I'll say that again. The back of this one, a message for the org to say stop forcing disconnections, child auditing is abuse, no more kids on Scientology. So we're helping to plant a few seeds of doubt here, with past and members of the public, and as well with the people who are unfortunately trapped inside this cult. And some of these staff members here, they do have small kids, so hopefully we are planting a few seeds of doubt, that when the kids are old enough to make up their own minds, they can again decide there's a much better world to be living outside the walls of this cult. And I'm just going to have myself a sip of water there, to keep myself nicely hydrated. And we have Jojo's lovely music there playing in the background to keep us company. It is rather cloudy here, but I don't think there's going to be any rain. There's definitely no indication it's going to rain, which is good. Right, Cathy, that is it, planting seeds. And you just never know that maybe they might just dismiss it now. But you never know. A few years down the line, maybe something will happen and they'll think, oh, I wonder. I remember that lady out on the roadside flashing her silly signs. Maybe there is more to it. Maybe I should look into it a bit more. So you just never know. And all you can do is try. Because I do think in life, the only wrong thing to do would be not to try. Because who knows what new initiative these guys will think of to try and earn money. Because we all know David Miscavige loves his dash. And he's rapidly running out of ways to get his money. Especially now if they can't do the IES event over in Scientology in October. Which is looking very likely. There's no way they can legally do it. They haven't enough time to apply for planning permission to set up that monstrous tent that they tend to erect. So it's certainly no harm to have eyes on them all around the world. Try and keep them honest if nothing else. Like RT, all it takes is one tiny mustard seed at a time, exactly. And that is it, yeah. I guess it's saying sprouts roasted in balsam finger and served without Scientology. Yeah, I'll pass on sprouts if you don't mind. Unless they're broccoli sprouts or the roots. Definitely no Brussels sprouts for me. I absolutely detest the buggers. And that's mainly from growing up on a vegetable farm and being out in the cold of winter, the rain and the frost and everything else, picking the buggers for you guys to enjoy with your Christmas dinners. So that is certainly why I hate them. You never catch me eating them. You'd have to disguise them maybe. After wearing garlic mayo, more stuff maybe, I could be caught it that way. Now I'm starting to get a bit peckish thinking of food. Can we what a waste of a beautiful building. The size of this building and there's so little activity going on in there. When you think about what the electric is costing to run this place. I wonder what they do in the winter. Like in the winter there's no way that they're heating the entire building. Presumably they're all huddled in just the 1 or 2 rooms that they're eating. It is interesting, alright. In some ways I am curious to have a look inside, but at the same time I don't trust them either. I certainly won't be walking into them front doors, certainly not on my own anyway. I need witnesses to back up my version of events, because we know these guys are lying fuckers. Plain and simple. Here's that red shirt guy. What's he got there? Some more tables and chairs he's moving about. Must be busy work. Or is it punishment work he's doing? I didn't know Aries T. Thanks for joining us today. Take care and have a nice sleep for yourself. And hugs to that boy of yours. There's a guy on his phone. He's having a chat with the guy in the red shirt. Oh cool, Fluffery just sorted out your name change on the site. Joe, that's brilliant. Just pick up me sign there again. Okay, let me sign that. I'll have to rethink what can I do to stabilise me signs against the wall. Like if I could get something to slot me signs into, give them that bit of stability. Or I just need something to just put in front of it maybe. Have a think about that. There, that young lad is talking to the red shirt, alright. Moving his hands around a lot. Is that just an expressive way of talking, or is he giving out to him? That certainly looked rather like he was a bit upset over something, rather than being one of these emotional talkers. I think I need to learn how to lip read. Oh my goodness, that couple has been sitting there this length. They must have been in there a good hour. At least half an hour anyway. Wonder they're foolish enough to have been in there looking for a tour. Can't really make out what they're doing apart from just talking. Make sure they see your signs anyway on the way out. See, can we plant a few seeds? Yeah, that poor red shirt guy there is doing sweeping. I wonder is that his job or is that punishment for something? Joe says I have less pain when I lose the weight and eat less carbs and crack. Yeah, that makes sense, Joe. I know I have less aches and pains in general in my body when I eat that bit healthier and lose a few pounds. Because I certainly notice a difference since I started to be mindful I was eating since I came back from Copenhagen in March. Cathy says Joe wrong stream. Joe, I'll just mention it here too, lol. Oh yeah, you can mention aches and pains. It happens to us all when we get to a certain age. You accumulate new weird and wonderful aches and pains in places you thought, what could there possibly there to be having a pain? Oh, you're on Irish too, very, very good. It was, yeah, right, it's Agus's fault. Agus mentioned the sprout, so yeah, made you think of food. True, right, we blame Agus for our food talk. He's pushing around the big cleaner. Hard that. I guess I'll tell you, I just grilled a ribeye and a salmon fillet. Oh, nice. Certainly, I'm getting peckish with all this food talk. Although I do have some organic salmon for later for me supper. And I'll make some homemade chips to go with it. Joe says, I know, Cathy, I was just on the pistachio paste and a coffee. Oh, jeez, Joe. Joe does believe in torturing herself. I'm sticking with this Spud diet if it's all the same. Actually, I wouldn't mind a chair to be sitting on. I'd almost be tempted to pick up one of them camping chairs I seen last week in IKEA. Jeez, if I had a chair, I could have myself a flask and my sandwiches out here, maybe bring me knitting as well. I hate seeing that in front there though. That couple are in there talking to that guy. They're waiting for him for a good length of time. Another camera. Oh, they're behind that screen there. I think the close-up doesn't really help much. They have strategically kitted out that premises all the same. It is hard to do proper close-ups to get any real footage from inside the building. So I'll credit them on that. It's a smart design. I really do hope that couple do look at my signage when they come back out. Because it certainly looks to me like they might be fresh meat. More food talk. Joe says earlier I had feta cheese with olive oil and a couple of Kato puff crackers and cucumber. Okay, yeah, the feta cheese and olive oil, yeah, but a Kato puff cracker. That doesn't sound appetizing to me. I think I'll stick with my Kyo's cheese and onion crisps. Lightly salted. Now if you switch to lightly salted for sweet chilli, I'd be very tempted there. There's another car coming out of the org there. Hopefully they'll get a glimpse of my sign as they come by. Maybe plant a few seeds of them. That's a 08 Carlo Reg. That's that couple there coming out. I really do hope they're not getting taken in by this cult. It is looking a bit cloudy, but so far I don't feel any drops of rain, so I think I should be good. I do hope that couple aren't going to get sucked in though. Hey Antics, how are you? We're outside the Dublin org here of the cult of Scientology. And we have on display, we have some masterful artwork here. We have here Cult Scientology, learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. And this one is a special message. Touching cyst is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop their abuse. And this is the one that we're flashing at the roadside. Let me know if that is too, if you can read it okay. This one says Scientology is a cult, elder abuse, child abuse and money scam. And then on the back of that then is a sign I flash at the org. Special message for the org themselves is stop forcing disconnections, child auditing is abuse and no more kids in Scientology. So the best we can hope for is we're planting some seeds of doubt here with these guys. And of course as well we have Jamie Muster's book there, A Child X. So if any of you haven't already, I would highly recommend giving Jamie's book a read. And it's also available on audio, narrated by Jamie himself. Might even make a good birthday Christmas present for folks to gift them Jamie's book. And of course we have JoJo's music here played in the background to keep us company. And also helps to offset some of the negative energy emitting out of this place. Can I give you one of my cards?
Sorry?
Can I give you one of my cards? Because if you check out fsciento.space, that's the website that lists people like me all around the world protesting against the abuses of this place. And that there is my channel name.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks
Are
very
you
much.
live streaming?
Yeah, I'm live streaming. I normally show the cult, and that is to prove I'm at this side. And I'm not over at the other side vandalising the place.
Yeah.
Because them guys will make up things and exaggerate.
Yeah.
So it's more for my own protection to show I'm just peacefully here protesting.
Why is it a cult?
They're not a religion, they don't believe in a god. The premise of Scientology is based on a book called Dianetics that was written in the 50s by a guy called L. Ron Hubbard. He was a sci-fi writer. He wasn't making much money out of writing sci-fi, so then he decided. He wrote this book that was loosely based on books he had read, and a lot of stuff he just kind of made up. He made up crazy stuff on it called Dianetics in the 50s. Psychiatrists and the medical profession in general kind of read the book and they laughed and said, that is all a load of garbage. There's no scientific or factual information in that book. So that's where he set out then. He decided to set it up as a religion. That way then it could be tax exempt like it is in America. And even at that, if you read Dianetics, you'll read it and you'll say, oh, this is a load of fucking rubbish. But the way they get you in is through offering a free personality test, because you'll think, where is the harm in a free personality test? But there's no one that they say, oh, flipping heck, you're perfect. You're good at everything, you're going to excel in life. They're going to say, you have this and this flaw. Oh, here's a free course you can do, that'll help you. And then you'll do the free course and then they'll say, oh, here's a course you can do for $79.99. This will help you to achieve this and this. So they sort of get you on the hook that way. And then the courses go incrementally up in price. Before you know it, a course is costing 20, 30 grand. And you never quite achieve what they're promising you. They're always kind of dangling that carrot in front of you. And then like these people, I feel for them. Because they don't realise there's a good life out here to live. You know, they are brainwashed, but they don't. Like when you think about fundamentally what Scientology is based on, see that picture there? That's L. Ron Hubbard. So all the writings and the core of their beliefs is all what one man has said. And that's where, you know yourselves, you're never going to believe the word of one person.
Yeah.
You need multiple sources. And that in itself is a definition of what a cult is, if you believe the word of one man. And there's a lot of abuse goes on in there. And that is why I'm here with my signage, just raising awareness and protesting against them. Because one of the things they do as well, which is touch assist, which is part of their core beliefs, that they think that if you believe in the tech, what they call the tech, and this thing of touch assist, that you should never get cancer. You can cure any unknown elements. That if you have a broken leg, oh, you just needed the touch assist, you don't need to go see a medical doctor. All this kind of stuff. And then they also believe when you pay to move up what they call the bridge, paying for all these courses, that ultimately when you reach OTA, rather than them believing in a God, they believe you become a God. That you'll be master over your own destination. You'll never get cancer, you'll never get sick, all this kind of stuff. So that is why I'm out here. And then there's people all across the world that are doing the same, and their places just spreading awareness.
Well done. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks for stopping. Yeah, thanks very much. That's two young teenage girls there stopping to inquire about my signage. That is good. So I do love it when the younger generation are curious. Because they'll certainly go back to school now and they'll be talking about this, which is good. And that in itself will spread more awareness. So it's the ripple effect. Oh, there's a lovely bird there. Let's see, can we close in on the bird? Oh, lovely bird. Okay, you're going to be lurking antics listening while you head off for your swim. Oh, have a lovely swim. Look at that lovely birdie. I do love my feathered pals. Just innocently walking by the lawn there. I do hope that poor bird doesn't pick up on any of the escaping body satans. Hey limp man, you out here for the black or white bunnies? Ah no, no bunnies at all. We're just out here spreading the awarenesses of the abuses of the cult of Scientology. Exactly, Joe, yeah. If they deem that bird a suppressive bird, they'd be calling the cops on him, you're right. Or animal control. You're right. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, there's a lady who who was getting the pictures taken earlier. Wonder do they get to keep the certificate or is that just purely for the pictures? Oh my goodness. All of a sudden they're very busy, relatively speaking. Did you hear what that kid said? He stuck his head out the door and he says, I don't like you. Oh, she got her certificate there. He said to me, get a job. If he hadn't drove by so quickly in his car, I would have said, this is my job. Big Pharma are paying me millions of bucks to be out here with their signage. Get a job, Jesus. Like how original, man. How much did he pay to learn that course? Or to learn that phrase? How many books did he have to read? Jesus. Get a job, man. Oh, just fucking hilarious, Joe. Like, get a job. Oh my. Talk about originality. That's the best they could come out with. Do you know what I mean? You could be more original and say, Jesus, that high-vis yellow looks horrible on you, lady. Do you know what I mean? I wonder is that her kid and husband? I guess it probably is the way they're walking so close together. That's that lady that did the, must have did the course. Well, I guess maybe they get a day off once a month, maybe. And they're all piling into the one car. I can't see they all getting into the one car there. Hey Flopper, how are you? I mean, they certainly look like they might be all travelling together. So that would explain why she was here doing her course then, if she already has a family member who's actively working for the cult. Yeah, they certainly look like they're all busy there together. Just going to zoom back out again. So that is it. It's a shame the way they suck in their family members. So hopefully now they have seen my signs and maybe Maybe they'll start asking a few questions of themselves before it's too late. Just give you a look at me lovely signage fluffer. My lovely handiwork. We have this one. Called Scientology. Learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. And we have this one, a special message. Touch assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop their abuse. And then my handheld one to the roadside is Scientology is a cult, elder abuse, child abuse, and a money scam. And the back of it then, the message for the org themselves is stop forcing disconnections. Child auditing is abuse, and no more kids in Scientology. So hopefully I'm planting a few seeds with some of them lads in there, particularly when some of them do have wee small ones, who despite what they say aren't small beans in big body, or little bodies in just keep them. And of course we have JoJo's music there playing in the background to keep us company. Hi. Pardon? I was just spreading some information to stop forcing disconnections. Forcing disconnections is wrong. You should never tell someone who they can and cannot be friends with. And you should never tell a son or a daughter they can never talk to their mum again. And that's what this place, they do that all around the world. Every branch of Scientology. So I hope you never have to disconnect for your mum and dad. Just be careful there not to... Pardon? Oh yeah. Can I give you my card? Yeah. You can give us a follow on, that's my channel there. And then fsciento.space has a list of a lot of people like me all around the world who are doing this. Yeah, thanks very much. That's another card given out. Someone passing by doing his own live stream there. Oh yeah, for sure. And the with them being the fluorescent colour as well helps them to stand out. So certainly the signage does work. Yeah, before that guy turned up I was just a bit mindful that there's two kids playing on the other side of the railings here. And I'm just kind of careful that I wasn't capturing them too much. Even though it's not illegal to, it's not illegal here, but I still prefer not to be capturing children on camera. Hopefully I planted a few seeds of doubt. He was asking me why sign said. I told him, I said, stop forcing disconnections. So I just hope now that maybe as he gets old and he starts asking questions of this cult, he'll just remember, hang on there. I'm starting to understand now what that lady was saying and why she was out there. That's the best we can do anyway, is plant a few seeds of doubt. It must be tough for the kids in here though. Because I do. They're almost certainly, would they be going, they'd have to be going to normal schools here. Unless they're somehow doing homeschooling. I wonder. Joe says 6 is the most people Irish has passing by and chatting to. Yeah, and I'm not exactly a talker either, like Flip. Like I could happily go by a week without uttering a single word. So for me to be out here standing talking to people is absolutely mind-boggling. I have another sip of water there. Keep myself well hydrated. Yeah, that's Devontae in his gold vest. Not going with his self-important stride. Maybe Derby. Oh yeah, it's great to see, alright, Tiger's getting the engagement. Oh, there's some beeping. And particularly with the younger generations that pass by that ask me questions. Because they'll be going back to school and they'll be chatting to their friends about this. And that is what we're doing after all, is helping to spread awareness among the younger generation. We don't want them to fall in the clutches of this evil cult. So I'd have to say, I call today definitely a win for us. It's a win for Irish today, that's for sure. Massive flunk for the cult. Isn't it a shame though when you think of it? Like they have a handful of kids in there today. It's a nice warm day, like they could be over there in that football pitch they have, having a proper kicking around. Do you know what I mean? Instead of being largely cooped up indoors. Now I guess they're being made to do Scientology courses, I guess. They're certainly not sitting around playing the PlayStation or watching innocent cartoons. Although I guess maybe they have child-friendly Scientology TV. Maybe they have an animated version of Davy Miscavige somewhere along. I'm thinking of the, Mr. Bean, the animated series. So I wonder, do they have the version of that with Davy Miscavige for the kiddies to watch? Has to be boring as heck in there for them kiddies. There's some more honking of the horn there. Ah, yes, Joe, yes. They need an animated series made by T to show them what's what. Too fucking right they do, yeah. That would be pretty awesome too. We need plenty of spaceships and green aliens. Mind you, is he new green? Or what colour is he? Or maybe he's red. Yeah, Xenu must be red, because isn't he radioactive? He'd have to be. Joe can see it in their head now. Cool. You could write the music, Joe. So you could do the animation with Joe doing the music. Oh, if you can see that there, have company there, a little spider. Where's he gone? Oh, I can't focus on him anymore. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone on the other side. Come back, spider, come back. Too right, I guess. I'm absolutely zero interest in doing any courses of any description. Unless it's a chocolate making course. Or a whiskey making course. But I certainly don't want to do a course that's based on the writings of a madman. That's for sure. Oh, for sure, yeah. You'd have to go to Scotland for the whiskey making course. Like the sky is mostly blue with the mainly over this side. Strange how it's more over the orb that they have the grey clouds, and everywhere else around me they have the white fluffy clouds. Very interesting. Is that all the escaping body stations are making the clouds grey? How far is the Guinness factory from the Ord? Guinness factory is the other side of Dublin City. That is where I'd much prefer to be in James's Gate today, watching how they make the Guinness and sampling a pint or two. Here she's making busy work for herself, fluffing a few pillows or cushions. Them poor kids just hanging around out front there, nothing to do. Although I wonder is it because I'm out here. that they're having to stay inside just in there, I wonder. But that's a good thing, if they are being kept inside just because I'm here, maybe that might plant a few seeds with them. Like, what possible harm could I have to them? Hey Rich, how are you? We're out here outside the Dublin org of the cult of Scientology, protesting against the abuses of this cult. And we have some lovely artwork on display. We have here, Cult Scientology, learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. Hey David, how are you? And on this sign we have, touch assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals, stop their abuse. And on the sign we're shown to the roadside, we have, Scientology is a cult, elder abuse, child abuse and money scam. And on the back of that then we have the message we're shown to the org themselves. Is stop forcing disconnections. Child auditing is abuse. No more kids in Scientology. So hopefully we've planted quite a few seeds of doubt here today. And we've had some wonderful conversations with past and members of the public. In particular, 3 groups of children have been very curious to know why I'm here protesting. So I call today an almighty success. Some appreciative honks there. And of course you have JoJo's lovely tunes there playing for us in the background. Look at that, isn't it strange how we've got the grey clouds above the org? And yet over on this side you can see we have the blue, white fluffy clouds. So what do you reckon, is that the body Satan's escaping? Oh, it was Brad lyrics and song choice. Fantastic, Joe. Yeah, it's very suspicious looking though, isn't it? The grey clouds are focused over the org. And yeah, practically everywhere else we just have the lovely white fluffy ones. Which is good, but there's no sign of any rain, which is fantastic. Now, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind a few drops of rain. It is a tad bit on the warm side here. And there's that guy in a Dynetics shirt. I think it might be. Maybe on. What do you reckon? Is that a Dynetics shirt? Yeah. Yeah, there's not much sign of life going on. Hang on. Let's see. No, I can't get another angle on it. I wonder is even that the same guy the 420 seen. I have to have another look at 420's video and see. Because I think that could be the guy that was like giving out the that is the guy from 420's video that was trying to do the Dianetics inside in town that week. Yeah, that's a Dianetics certies on him there. Suppose he got a nice jacket out of it. Interesting. Definitely, it is him. Without a shadow of a doubt, I guess it is him. It is the guy doing the selling the Netflix books. Yeah, that does say Donetics there, alright. Most definitely is him, no doubt. But that in itself is good. If that's all they have was just the one Donetic seller, that just shows how successful they are.
You are standing on the wrong ground. This is not where you belong. Please remove yourself.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to film him for too long. Ah, perfect timing. Absolutely lovely timing this one. Right, David, I'd agree with that. The T stands for the hell am I doing here? To right, yeah.
The sidewalk is ours.
I wonder what training routine did he learn this in?
The road is ours. Everything
I have to say though, it's a nice jacket.
belongs to us.
I do like a red jacket, I have to say, but oh Jesus, certainly not, I guess, definitely no. I still have nightmares after you tricked me in Copenhagen. Now if I get myself a red jacket, it'd be an Arsenal one.
Do not speak. Leave.
Very probability, yeah, because the red would stand out alright. So imagine just standing in front of your workplace like that on your work break. How sad and pathetic is it? It sort of is like they're in prison and they're let out for a bit of yard. They're allowed for a bit of exercise in the yard every now and then. Because there's certainly no evidence that they're free to leave whenever they want.
This conversation is over.
I'd be very tempted to yell at him, young man, do you fancy a pint in the pub there? I'm behind. I'd be very tempted, but... Oh, someone has fireworks somewhere behind me.
Today we ascend, descend, through the vault
can hear them alright, but I can't see the fireworks. Hi eyes to see, how are you? We're here outside the Dublin org of the cult of Scientology. And we're displaying some wonderful artwork here. We have this one, Cult Scientology, learn why we protest at fsciento.space, helping to end their abuses. And on this one we have an important message to the Scientologists. Touch assist is not scientific. For pain relief, consult medical professionals. Stop their abuse. And then my handheld sign, that's my message to the roadside. Got a bit of a wind there. Scientology is a cult, elder abuse, child abuse and money scam. And on the back of that then, my message for the cult themselves is stop forcing disconnections. Child auditing is abuse. No more kids in Scientology. So that's my fabulous artwork. And I do hope that young Dianetics man there heard me calling out what I had written on my signs. It's not too late to save him. Because based on his accent, he has a pure Dublin accent. So I think he walked into this cult as a fully fledged adult. So I do hope it's not too late for him to see the sense. Someone beeping their horn there. It's nice to get an acknowledgement to the passers-by. I wonder what qualifications do you need to sell the Dianetics? Has he done any of the Dianetics courses himself, I wonder? Or would he be more low level? What do you reckon? Would he be bottom of the poke and toll to be just selling the books?
Congratulations. You have reached Dream Love. Please proceed to the payment counter.
I think you could be right, the haggis, that he's an addict that came from one of the programs. I do think you're right. Because that is the initial impression I got when I first seen him on 420's video. So I wonder where did he do the because they don't have Narcan on here. They do have a premise that they kitted out down in Mead, but that has been closed for years and never officially opened. But that said, I wonder are they doing a variant of the Narcan program? I suppose sort of the purification rundown is sort of that. Would they have paid for him to go over to the UK? But surely not. Yeah, I'd love to ask him a few questions, alright. I would be curious to know, did he do the Narcan? And did these guys send him over to the UK to do it? Did they pay for it, or did he have to pony up the money himself? Would he be working off his debt here by selling the Dianetics books? That's a good question, Rowdy. Have you ever tried to gather people to help you in your cause? Well, that's where we do direct people to the, if you look at this sign here, learn why we protest at Scientology, helping to end the abuses. We do point people there, and if people want to start protesting themselves, we do encourage them to. But we don't proactively go out recruiting like the way Scientology does. But most definitely, anyone that's of an inclination, I would encourage them to go out protesting, or even just spreading awarenesses. All you really need is your mobile with you to, and I would recommend that you go live, just so that you have your own independent evidence. Okay, Jojo, head out to take your doggies for a walk. I think I'm going to finish up here shortly anyway, because I am starting to get a bit tired and hungry myself. That's right, Catty, Puppers always comes first. Oh, thanks very much, Rowdy. Yeah, so anyone that does want to start protesting, yeah, all you really need is, you don't even need any fancy signs or anything. You don't even need a gimbal. All you need is your phone with you to record your own independent footage, and to show that you are just innocently protesting. You're not assaulting anybody. You're not vandalising or anything else that these guys could claim. And I would advise that if you are up close and personal with Scientologists, that you always make sure you're more than an arm's length away from you. Because these guys, it's not beyond these guys to claim that you assaulted them by them running into you, kind of thing. We've seen evidence of that with other protesters within the States. So I would always urge a bit of caution there, and to treat these guys with the utmost suspicion. Right, despite what they say, they're not the most ethical beings on the planet. And when it comes to us SPs, anything and everything goes by any devious means possible. Now, it's also handy when you do have the time and the inclination to make up some. They don't have to be anything fancy, like that's just on the nice fluorescent paper you get in any craft shop. A normal permanent black marker. And then I have what you call that plastic stuff over it. And on the back then, that's just a bit of foam backing to give it a bit of stability. So it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. A few cheap supplies and you kit yourself out. And even the handle there used on this sign, that's something I picked up in IKEA for £5. I think it's something you're meant to hang on a wall in your kitchen, that you could put loops on to hang pots and pans off of. I think I might actually call it here and pack it up, as they say. So I want to thank everybody for joining and supporting me today. And if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind liking the video and subbing to the channel, thanks very much. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys.